We've invited these Minecraft experts to look at some of the most incredible moments, plays, and strategies from MCC Season 2. Let's meet our analysts. Sandwich Lord exploded onto the scene last year as an extremely skilled Minecraft player who coached MCC players such as TommyInnit, Filza, 5UP, and Critic Zeus. He specializes in parkour and has even climbed a 300-block tall salmon ladder. Cloud is an MCC tester who currently holds the Season 2 individual and team point record, while also having 7 wins. They've also found success playing in events such as Block Wars and Pandora's Box. Kel Awesome, or just known as Kel, is an MCC tester who has an average of 3,500 coins, which would land him in first place in the majority of Season 2 events. He has also played in Block Wars and Pandora's Box, in which he came first individual every time, and his teams consistently made the finals. So, now that you've met everyone, let's watch some good ol' MCC.
They're gonna shoot me. They're pushing. They're pushing.
They got me.
Tommy's low. I'm trying to get him.
There's one in the middle of us.
Purple's one shot. You have to hit him.
He's on 2. He's on 2. Ah.
It's okay. They're gonna sit in the kill in the middle.
Tommy's 5 hearts. Oh. Nice, Jojo! You can kill him.
Tommy's on 5.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, Jojo,
Yeah, that was played really well. Specifically with the movement, it can be really hard to isolate like 1v1 situations if you're like 1v4, 1v3, it doesn't really matter what situation, but it can be really hard to do that, so just being able to move around the map and just make sure you're taking those fights without getting like ganged up on is really, really well done.
For that one, she played that extremely well. Like, she baited in the people by starting filling in the wool, and then she retreated and was able to like maximize the amount, or try to single people out. So she only took 1v1s, and they happened to be low, which really worked out for her. I'm surprised Tommy did not just like fill in the middle at that point when everyone was dead, and he's at like 6 HP, but that was really well done. I don't think that there's anything that I would do better there.
So I think what makes this clip great, alright, is the fact that, in my opinion, I think the first decision that Jojo makes after, you know, first of all, attempting to kill Captain Sparkles, I think jumping in the water was actually the wrong decision, but it happened to work out. I think what I would have done is maybe jumped more to the side, like to the right side, and stayed on the high ground since I didn't really see anyone was there. So you would have a easy way to either shoot Captain because he was in kill range from a bow, or you could just simply, or you could like go around and drop from the side without losing any speed by going in the water.
I try and follow
you can punch
else,
people, I
they can all
forgot.
run.
Oh my god. What is happening?
God.
Oh wait, what is this?
I fell down. Somehow.
Not quite what my plan was.
No. Dang.
Okay.
I got first.
It's for Joel.
Why is everyone stacking near me? Oh, I hit a hole. Oh my, I'm actually getting griefed. Why did
Get
it
off the
go
puck, get off the puck,
Oh
get off
my
the puck.
god! Fundy, heck you, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm dead. I'm following Callum up.
I'm just gonna run this way.
Don't hit me off, Callum, you're my boy. If you do that, Callum, I'll hate you forever. I'm gonna hit you, Callum, so I'm gonna hit you.
Oh god, I'm gonna get blocked, aren't I?
I'm throwing. I'm not doing too hot right now.
Oh my god.
I'll just follow you through. I'm lagging.
Who knocked me off? That's so mean!
I think Tommy's knocked me off
Oh,
twice.
I'm glitching!
I'm also
first.
glitching.
I think it's insane how Fruit looked better like each time he played it again, because it's really hard to stay that consistent, like even if it wasn't just this map but throughout all the maps. Being able to improve off of already getting first place is crazy, just over and over again.
Obviously his movement and bridging is so good compared to like everyone else in the players. But there is on that map just a little bit faster routes. One going to like the sides and destroying the middle of, or destroying the wool of the blocks, and then going through that, and then bridging from there on will give you a more direct path. But his movement just made up for it, and also you should never use blocks in offhand in Tuk Toss because you're gonna glitch out like he did in the third play. But other than that, his movement was amazing.
So I think I think a common thing to know how to do this map really well is to learn how to wall run. It may seem simple, but a lot of people actually don't understand that, like, a lot of people just can't do it. And it comes down to crosshair placement. Like, a lot of people make the mistake of, like, looking diagonally down but in front of them. Whereas if you do that, you'll just immediately create a wall in front of you and you'll fall straight down. If you look at the way Fruit uses his crosshair, he's looking usually right below him. He's looking at a 45-degree angle, but he's looking like right below him. And as he turns around towards, especially in the MCC 14 industry, and the last jump he makes into the box with all the chickens, he actually leans his hitbox into the side of the wall so he can get a jump and stop his momentum. Otherwise, he would have likely flown straight off.
They're all going on the right. They're all going on the left.
Yeah, they're on the right. They're on the right.
Jeez. Okay, I'm dead.
I got a couple hits.
Shots.
Fruit's dead.
Oh god. You got him, Sap. Good. Good.
Let me ace. Ace.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really good flank. The other team wasn't paying too much attention, but it can definitely be hard to stay completely focused on all four sides. So that was really well played there. Getting that very quick flank, probably one of the quickest flanks that's ever happened. It was very well done, and then just getting all the crits timed properly was very nice.
I love flanking, but sometimes it really doesn't work if, you know, people see that he's flanking. Fortunately, in this case, no one saw that he was flanking, and he was great at connecting every hit and getting crits on everything. Yeah, but I personally don't think I would have had the confidence to be able to go up behind them in that scenario.
Okay, this is the obvious there's got to be at least one team that falls victim to the Sapnap flank, and I think the main problem that Lime had in this instance was awareness. Canal is definitely a map where there's a lot of flanking opportunities. You have the bottom route where you run underneath the bridge. You have the water itself. You have, like, there's a lot of ways. Like, there's a lot of the lily pads really do line up to allow you to jump to specific spots in the map. So it's very easy to get out the water if you know how to get out the water. But yeah, in this case, like, the main issue was awareness. You'll notice that every single team that is able to defeat Sapnap when he does this flank is because they're more aware.
Keep traveling, keep traveling.
I didn't even touch the ground on that one.
Oh no!
Yo!
Well, this happened last time. I've already used my updraft.
I did not realize that it was just like speed rush.
Yeah, it's fast. It's very fast.
It's hopping and I'm gonna die.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, I'm dead. Game 28 though, so it's better than I got. Kill Rover! Take that!
Falling out for you?
Sorry. No! I got drafted while I went down.
Oh man,
Wait, I wish it was like this all the times. I like this version.
Is this alright?
I'm just gonna glide down.
Minecraft, you're from the side.
I don't know. Pete! Oh, Pete!
This man pizza.
Oh, Pete, I wasn't quite ready for this sprint. I was like trying to survive. You just need to sprint. Let's go, Pete. Be a dolphin.
I'm a dolphin! You got two people left with you. You're good though.
Only Fruity left.
One left. It's you versus Fruity B, and he's falling. He is falling.
Turn and hit Fruit. Turn and hit. You got this.
Just
out.
Let's go, baby! Yes!
Let's go, baby!
God, I love that map. I'm so happy right now, dude.
That was actually crazy. I don't think I've seen that clip before, which is a little bewildering, but yeah, my heart just dropped whenever the Elytra didn't pick off that time. Very, very well done, being able to just hop around the entire time, even without the extra boost. That was really, really good.
Yeah, that was a good play. I feel like when you use your updraft that early, you can get really anxious and nervous to fall. But like, he stayed like having confidence and kept doing his thing in the groove, just doing the little dolphin hops in the front. And he really wasn't getting shot at that much, which really benefited him. Yeah, there was a little luck, but he's so good at the dolphin hops that like he could just stay in the front and not get shot as often, because people are in that scenario, people are more focused on boosting themselves up with the rocket than focusing on trying to kill the people in front. But yeah, he got a little lucky, but also a lot of it was skill with the elytra hopping.
Obviously, in that clip, Pete makes an early mistake and has to use his updraft, which is pretty common in the early game since that's usually when the most stuff happens. But I think a thing to look at when just a general tip about Rocket Spleef Rush is just you have to be aware of where you're going to land. Like if you notice towards the beginning to mid sections with the large sort of structures on top of the platforms, so like the massive amethyst, like the massive chunks of amethyst, the giant flowers, Pete is always going for the highest point on each platform to reduce the chance of immediately somebody shooting the ground and you falling straight through.
Alright, Ant is hunting. Ant Venom. He's going left.
Oh, maybe not.
Where is he? He's in our spawn.
He's in the he's in the right side of ours.
Oh my. Got everyone!
Holy
Oh my
shit,
God,
dude!
You're cracked, King. You're cracked. You're cracked.
He's focusing you. Or Aaron, he's focusing
Keep going.
Nice.
Keep going. Nice.
Nice, Aaron.
No, it's literally perfect. You guys are doing great. 30 seconds, all three of you are alive. On Eret. Keep running, Eret. Keep going.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry. Hey, you guys need to split. When you need to,
Yeah.
he's coming with you though.
20 seconds.
Yeah, Sam, you make the run.
He's going up.
Stay
He's
on
following you,
the
Sam. He's following you.
Yeah, take one yourself. Yeah, nice. Good job. Okay, I think we made a dodgeball. I think we did it.
Stay up. Stay up. He can't get up to you right there.
I think we did it.
2, 1.
Nice.
Boom! Up to third!
Holy shit.
What a round! Jeez, dude! Holy crap!
So first off, from Fruit's perspective, it was really well played how he did the target selection. So he went after Pete first, and then he tried to go after the other two who ended up being right next to where Pete was anyways. So he split the map in half, and he went after Pete and sort of chased him into his other teammates, which was really well done. And then obviously after that, he was helping calm for his teammates, and they were able to successfully avoid, I think it was Ant Venom there at the end, so that was very well done.
I think for, at least in the hunting round, Fruitberries had clean movement. Of course he didn't fall, but I think most of it came down to luck with Pete running into his teammates. I think on Pete's part, he should have gone a different way, or it would have honestly maybe been better if he went to the right and just ran to the wall and let himself die. But then the running was really good. I loved how Fruit just immediately switched over, gave them good comms, and they just it really just was really good comms. Fruitberries said to split immediately once they got close to each other, which was really good and helped them survive much longer.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. I think that the very clear reason why Fruit was able to hunt so efficiently this round was that Lime Team made one critical flaw, which was that Pete decided to wonderfully teach all of us how to not play parkour tag. So basically, Pete decided to, obviously, Pete was the only player who went to the left from Fruit's perspective. So Fruit going for the best player seems like a pretty good decision, which I'd say it is. It's either you go to the side with two players or the side with the best player. Basically, Pete runs straight into his team, and what Pete could have done is two things. Either one, he could have tried to turn or even sacrifice himself on the other side of that map whilst he was still there to keep the rest of his team the other side of the map safe, or he could have called for his team to run straight back to the spawn zone instead of cowering into one of the top corners of the map, because Pete basically caused all of Lime to group up, and then Fruit just was able to eliminate all of them in a round.